trenches feel the pressure. World on my shoulders, ain't no pressure. 100 rounds from this tip, feel the pressure. I cannot control all this pressure.
Yeah, come on, damn. Fire alarm about to go off and shit.
I put too much. My bad. Hey, yo, Hot Society Podcast, man. We back, man. Episode 23.
23, man.
We back, man. I'm your host, B High. Got
Still from that shit.
Sound like my father.
We got Sash 24 back in the building.
What's good, y'all?
Queasy, he running a little late. He'll be here
He
soon.
done made the wrong turn.
Wrong. That's a movie. Wrong turn.
Yes,
right?
it is. I hope he ain't go that wrong turn.
Yo, but we got Hot Society Podcast First Lady back
First
in the motherfucking
lady in the
building.
building.
Jazzy in the building. Yo.
Jazzy.
I was getting my hair done last weekend, so you missed me.
So you
but-
got braids and shit. So how was your week? What happened to you last
Yo,
week?
man, I got pulled over by the cops, man. They violated your boy.
Word?
Yeah, man, like 3 to 4 cop cars. And the reason why he say pull me over is because I was bopping my head. And I was listening to the
Did he bop?
G-Herbo music. You feel me? I was listening to G-Herbo. I was listening to PTSD.
Yeah.
And it was getting to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just, whoop, whoop. He on the microphone like, sir, pull over. Hands out the window.
You was on a highway or you was just like on?
Yeah, it was on 17. Like,
17?
Yeah, that's
Where is
crazy.
that? Oh.
That's this not Bergen County. It's Passaic County.
it was Bergen, though.
Oh, you was in Bergen
I
County.
was,
Yeah,
yeah.
17 is Bergen
17.
County. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
Bergen
crazy.
County is crazy.
Crazy. He actually told me to go into the back of the building, to pull in the back of the building. I
Yeah.
told him no.
Nah, fuck
I'm pulling
that.
in front of the store. You
Yeah,
know what I
you
mean?
ain't
Because
pulling
like,
back
why
in the
would I?
building.
Why you want me to go to the back of the building? You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy.
They
It's
was
crazy
wild,
out there, man.
How was your week though, Jazz? What you
I do the
doing,
same
man?
thing. I work and go home and eat. And I don't do nothing.
And don't gain no weight.
Who? You
Yeah,
don't see his
nothing.
belly?
You don't gain nothing.
Yo,
Who don't gain no weight?
You.
Listen, it's a lot of
I'm
people.
actually
it's
enrolled in the gym.
I don't know why you trying to just disappear, but it's a lot of people who would love to have your metabolism.
I don't have that anymore. I thought I did. Now my stomach is fat. Like I'm trying to get this body right for the summer.
I don't know what she talking about, but
Whatever. You
my
just trying
week,
to make me
man,
feel
you
better.
know, had a birthday this week. You know,
Yeah.
turned the big 3-1.
3-1, baby.
3-1.
March 4th.
You know what I mean? I don't feel I'm getting older though. I feel we getting better. As we get older, we
getting
get
wiser.
better. We get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But speaking of we got new music this week. A lot of new
They
music.
flooded the market.
Yeah.
Jada Kiss shit. You heard his shit
Yeah.
yet? Jada Kiss shit.
I just
huh?
downloaded it today.
Yeah.
Who else? Lil Baby.
Little bit.
Dropped some shit.
Yeah.
Megan dropped the EP.
Man, I thought she couldn't drop music.
Oh, we're going to get into that.
Yeah,
get
she
into
had.
it.
Yeah.
But who else dropped me? G-Herbo. Shit you was just talking about.
That album go hard.
Then Little Uzi or somebody
Lil
dropped
Uzi,
something.
yup.
I don't
Lil-
listen to
Lil
his music
Uzi.
though. But
Shout out to his shit. I ain't hear too much about it, but shout out to
25
his
songs too. He got a lot-
Really?
Yeah, it's flooded.
yeah.
shit. But they dropped the album. G-Herbo and Lil Baby is like in the same. They would be considered like the same bracket.
Right.
Like
Genre of hip hop, like street.
Like they would be competition, basically. What I'm trying to say. Even though I know they not. I'm not trying to put them against each other. I'm just saying like they kind of like in the same lane. You know what I mean? Like a Jada Kiss could drop an album on the same day as a G-Herbo, and I don't think it'd affect either or.
Right.
But you got Lil Baby, and I heard they posted each other's
Yeah.
album cover and all that shit. Right?
That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. Like
You don't see that a lot.
And G-Herbo posted a little Uzi Vert.
Really? Yeah. I'm seeing like ever since they posted each other's like album covers, now I'm seeing more and more artists
Oh, yeah.
posting like upcoming. Like that's how I know Jadakiss dropped something. I don't follow
wow, who
Jadakiss.
posted his shit?
I don't remember, but you know,
Meek be doing that sometimes
yeah,
too.
Meek and that's dope though.
You gotta follow Jadakiss, but
Davies,
that's neither here nor
Davies.
You
there.
gotta
did
follow
that.
Wale too, but we gonna get into that.
I think I do.
Okay.
But that's neither here nor there. But like why don't you think we see that more often though? Like with like artists posting each other's album. Like it's just a competition thing, cause it's like, yo, like I'm trying to be number one. Like you feel me? I'm posting my shit and my team shit.
No, like I see it more on the other side. I think like now they more like, all right, I'm gonna post your stuff, especially if I got a feature on your stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's when you only seen them post if they had a future, and they'll only post not only, but what I observed, they'll only post that song, but like whatever is out, song featuring me.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I would do the same thing.
But why not the whole album?
I like if that's my man's and shit, I post this shit even if I'm not on the album.
Right.
You
That's
feel
just
me?
well
Like,
respected support.
But like a lot of people like not like that, especially once you get all the way in the rap game and it's becoming like this is your livelihood. I think a lot of people would just want to put the focus on it, especially when you still building your fan base. You know what I mean? You want to build that as strong as you can.
Because we didn't even mention King Von. He dropped some.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was LeBron.
Yo, the young boy, nice, yo.
Really?
I've been following that boy since like 2000 back when like the Wig days, like when they were in the projects, like following.
I ain't
that boy.
even know nothing about him.
Like
Yeah, he
when
did.
T-Roy days, like if y'all know, like T-Roy was like one of them GD niggas. He got killed out there.
I wanted that Moneybagg post G-Herbo on the album.
Did he know, right?
No, I doubt it.
You think I got something to do with the baby mother situation?
Of course.
I mean, but he had nothing against him from what we know, right? But why not,
I'm saying, like, yo, if this is your baby mother, right, and you get with her, I'm Moneybagg Yo, I get with G-Herbo's baby mother.
And they locked in
already,
too.
But like, they already, you know what I mean? G-Herbo and her
It's finished.
is done. Like she with he with Fab daughter. So it's like, yo, if I'm Moneybagg Yo, I wouldn't have a problem with posting his mixtape.
Right.
He shouldn't. But
I
he
mean-
might feel intimidated.
I don't understand why. In the grand scheme of things, I mean, like, it's for him, G-Herbo to do better is, I mean, like, if you plan on being with this girl, that would be good for the kid and shit like that, I guess.
Well, when we was coming up here, I played his song "Feelings" when it was like somewhat dedicated to his baby mother.
Oh, yeah.
And he was speaking on how it's not right for his child to grow up without not them being together, but just not seeing them fight. Like
They want, child don't
they
really
just
care
want to
about
be
all
good
that.
co-parent. Yeah, like he don't deserve that.
At
So he
all.
wrote a good song. It was a good song though.
Hold on, you like that song?
Yeah, Marty put me on that
Do you
song.
like the beat?
God, here you go with
Do
this
you
shit.
like the beat? Yes or no?
I can't. Yeah, I do.
Now, it's crazy she like that beat because she would have never listened to the original version with Jadakiss. You ain't even know that's Jadakiss
I
song.
like Jadakiss songs though.
But that's Jadakiss
That's what I knew it was
song.
going. That's what I knew it was going.
Oh, my
Still
God.
Feel Me off of Jadakiss Kiss of Death album.
See, and what year was that?
Kiss of Death was like 06, something
all
like
right.
that. But listen,
But that's when Wayne was on that album and they did Death Wish or no? That's a little bit too old.
I think something like that. Yeah,
See, I like Death
that
Wish.
is, yeah.
Yeah, I love your word. See? Mhm.
Yeah. But speaking of baby mothers and messy situations and shit like that,
Sticky.
sticky situation. In the future, you will be in a sticky situation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Wilson is like the stepdad of this year.
Yeah.
He the daddy of the
He's
year.
that, yeah. You can't even put the step.
Right.
You gotta
His
get
own
rid of that.
kids?
Nah,
he
he-
don't got his own kids, right?
Yes, he
Yeah,
do.
they
He
have
has,
one.
They got Sierra is pregnant with one, and they also have the baby. I forgot her name, the little baby girl.
Oh, okay. So he has his own kids now.
Yeah.
Oh, that make way more sense.
Just
now,
Future's a scumbag. Yeah.
Yeah.
then. You think so?
Come on.
What?
All right. What happened?
All right.
Future, tell us what happened.
All right, so a collage surfaced the internet, right? So basically, Baby Future had a baseball game, right? Opening day. That's what the caption said on Russell Simmons' picture. Now, I think the same day or around the same time, Future posted a picture of Lori Harvey laid out on like a Xfinity pool, probably somewhere in Cali. Like life is good, right? So my thing is
Promotion. Go ahead. Keep going.
all right, promotion. My thing is, what the fuck? What's up? Like
Yeah.
you.
That was an
You got
asshole
another-
move.
You
That was
got
an
another
asshole.
man post. It's nothing wrong with another man posting your child, but come on, son. Like he doing shit
Acknowledge it.
right now. When his baby get older, when Baby Future get older, well, I don't think Future even care to be honest.
He
But
don't
I'm just
care.
saying, like, come on, son. Like you got it's what you just got on child support, so your money is equal to time. Like that ain't fair.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But I'm happy that the baby do have a father figure in his life, so that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
And the family
So-
unit. He get to see the family
yeah,
unit.
and they said so. You can't really put nothing. I mean, that's the biological father, but so what? People fuck up every day.
And just by him being an asshole father, I think he's an asshole in general.
Exactly. You're right about that.
Just ask,
right
like
about
you,
that.
if you can't even do that to with your kids, because he got
Right.
more kids.
He does.
He got mad kids.
You gotta try.
He need to keep it in his pants.
You gotta try. You know what I'm saying?
Lori better.
They got the Lakers on this team. Got the Lakers. Nah, keep going.
I
But
know,
for real,
that's
he
real
asshole.
shit, though.
He asshole to me.
Honestly though, man, I think we don't like. All right, right. You got Sierra. We don't know the type of stipulations this lady is making him jump through hoops to see his son and all that. We don't know.
Yeah, you have
like,
a
you
point.
feel me? It could be some crazy shit behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Just because he don't post them on social media, like we don't, like he probably want to keep that private. Like
Right.
you don't really know.
He's still being bashed by other baby mothers in court. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, we know. Like,
it's,
It's out there.
it's out there. Like it's
He's trying to play devil advocate.
I think he got a little bit too much on his plate. You know what I mean? You start making money and shit. You start having these kids out here. You think you could just take care of them all, and you realize that it's just no matter how much money you got, especially when you have all these kids by different women. It's a difference when if you got money, you got as many kids as you want. If it's with the same woman,
Exactly.
because it's like it's centralized. You feel me? Now you got 9 kids with 8 women. It's like, yo, you got kids in different states and shit.
And then
never
look
seen
at
each
it.
other.
Look at it with Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z a billionaire, right? You think Jay-Z would have been a billionaire if he had all them kids all
Nah,
over
they
the place?
would have raped him.
right because he only got one, right?
You know,
Excuse my language,
he
but
got,
they would have got him.
Yeah, Beyonce, and that's his kids.
So I got another question, right? Now, something surfaced on the internet again. I'm always on Instagram that a woman changed her child's last name
Yeah, I seen some shit like that.
to the boyfriend's last name. So not the father. So I guess the child has the biological father's last name,
Did
right?
she marry this boyfriend or?
I don't think so. Even if you, I don't think so. But that's not her. That's not the baby's father though. So what do you think if Ciara changes baby Russell?
Nah, you can't do
baby
that.
Future's last name to Wilson.
Only way she could do that is if I ain't even talking legally here. Like only way morally she would be allowed to do that is if Future is absolutely 100% not present, like not doing anything at all type shit.
What it looks like, but
What it looks like.
the only way a female could do that, and it's sad, is if the baby ain't his. And like you done name, it's weird, but it happens. Like she didn't like Future
nigga
think that's
he
his
the
baby, right?
Nah,
like
but
you
that's
think that's
Future
his baby.
We could tell.
I
that's
know that,
Future
but I'm
baby.
just saying. Aside from Ciara and
Yeah.
Future, like anyone else, like I go get pregnant by this guy. I think that's the baby father, and I named the baby the last name Harper and shit. And the whole time, this ain't even Harper baby. Like this old Joelle baby or whatever. Like
I don't think you should change. I think the kid, you should wait at least till the kid get old enough to be able to
understand
make
that
that decision,
mommy
type of
was a hoe?
decision. No, not even that.
I'm just saying, like, come
Shit,
on.
she may be. You feel me? Shit, she got all. She don't know who.
I know
baby
people who don't know
father
their
is and
baby
all that.
daddies, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Man. Something like
um,
that almost happened to me in 2012.
Oh God.
What you ain't? What you mean?
Yeah, I had-
Somebody said you was the father.
Yeah. And I was denying it like I was denying that motherfucker.
You should have went to the
Why?
Maury show.
Why?
Actually, I got the DNA test from the Maury, like the same people that do the Maury DNA and all that shit.
Yeah.
I did that.
I
You
would
know?
go to the Maury show. I'm gonna be honest.
I
with you.
wanted to.
But why would you deny the baby if you had no proof? Like, far as like hard proof, like
I had hard proof.
I mean, shit. You the one that.
I had
man,
hard
you
proof.
the
I'm
one
gonna
to
keep it buck with
smash
you.
shit.
Well,
I'm
I don't
hard
wanna
hard
get-
proof.
Hard proof.
If you lay down with this woman-
Listen, I'm gonna keep it buck with you. All right, I'm gonna keep it all the
I
way.
had
nah,
to
I
run
don't,
them
I'm
all.
not ready for this.
is
But go
hard
ahead.
proof.
Yeah,
Nah, go
hard
ahead.
proof. Like I had my son Jada. I'm changing his diaper, and I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? That's my son. You feel me?
I'm talking about the baby who denied
And then I'm chasing
That's what you talking about.
I'm chasing the other baby that I'm denying diaper. And I'm like, oh nah, that ain't me. That
Nah,
ain't
that's
me.
wrong.
This ain't my son. Something wrong.
Say,
So
listen,
the baby was born, and you and the lady thought that was your baby, right?
Yeah.
So the baby was here.
Yeah.
my
present.
family, we got baby legs. That baby got a mosquito leg.
Yeah, as soon
Not
as
my baby.
It's not. Yeah. Once I seen that, I was like, oh, all right.
It's
I'm
been
getting that
passed.
test, and it come out. It wasn't mine. And you know, to this day, that child probably still got my last name, and that's crazy.
You said
Let
this?
me.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, she probably. I mean, shit. That
And
nigga don't.
look, and that brings me to my topic.
She should change it.
She
if
should
that's
change
the
it,
case.
though. She
Okay,
should change
and
it.
that's what I'm saying.
If
Like,
that's the
so,
case, then
she should
yeah.
change it. That's messed up. That's
That's
her
messed
fault,
up.
though. Like,
That's
you should
messed
know
up.
who you laying down with.
But
Like,
if
come
he
on,
really,
son.
if he really, let's hypothetically speak, I know you're not the type of person that would do this, but if you really was the father and you just say you wasn't present, and I still think she shouldn't really
Yeah, that's different. But I'm saying that ain't the baby. Like, if
like
you
if
ain't
he
the father.
half-assing it, like I think he gotta be 100% just on some deadbeat shit for you
Right.
to make that decision.
But I think you should change it to the mom's last name, not change it to another
But what if
nigga's
she
last
get
name.
married and take on her
That's
new
different.
husband's
But I'm
last name?
saying, like, we just speaking from a boyfriend perspective.
From
like,
a boyfriend's perspective, I think that's
Hell
inappropriate.
no. That's
inappropriate.
crazy. Like,
That's
hell
inappropriate.
no.
It's crazy.
But right, but Sierra and them is married now, so
Yeah, so I
and they
think
all
that's-
got the Wilson last name. I don't know baby future.
Nah, don't
whatever.
change his name, man. Unless that man is 100% on some deadbeat shit and we could bang the gavel on that. Until then, I don't think you should do that.
Till then, life is good, right?
Life is good
Oh,
until then, man.
shit.
All right, nothing against future, man. Don't
Yeah.
come after me.
Nah, dang.
Yo, all right. Everybody scared of CV.
Let me
know
get my
CV
hand
is-
sanitizer out.
Yeah, get some hand sanitizer.
Everybody don't even want to say the word no more.
Everybody scared of CV, right? Now, you want to know, we want to know, like, how can America prevent these viruses and shit? Like, does America have enough resources to actually prevent these viruses and things like that before it actually happens?
We have the money, yes. Well, they have the money, yes.
Yeah, like, but from like the reports that I'm hearing, like the doctors are saying that they don't have it's limited resources for testing, so they're not able to test everybody, which means, right, it's a greater risk of more people to get it because you're not testing everybody in the hospitals. So, you know, that's where it's at right now. You know, they you know, that's scary. That's a scary sight.
All right, now, if I wanted to get on my conspiracy theory shit, right? I believe, now this ain't even no conspiracy, but this is how I really believe that they made that shit themselves. I mean, why would, I mean, like, every election year, if you think about it, every single election year, every 4 years, it's a new type of virus that pops up. We had Ebola, the H1N1 shit. Remember that shit from a couple years ago? You got all these new, every time a new president's supposed to be elected, they got some new shit that everybody afraid of.
Well, how about Trump get,
That
infected?
I never, Trump, he made the CV.
Yeah.
He all like, I can't touch my face. I ain't touch my face in days.
But like my whole thing, 'cause if you think about it, where did it come from? Like, nobody,
Animal,
I never heard
probably.
about this. So
Most likely. Nah, cause you know overseas they be doing some wild
Weird
stuff
shit.
with the animals. They eat dogs. They eat
in Korea, they do
everything. You know what I'm saying? So certain things is not made to be eaten by humans. You feel me?
I
Like,
mean, for them it is, cause you gotta understand they be eating it. They whole like in South Korea, they actually eat these things, and this is what they eat. This is part of their
that's the
diet.
culture. Yeah. But then look at the sicknesses.
Yeah, but I think that's if like
Just
somebody
stay the
who
fuck
not,
away from me. That's it.
I think that's motherfuckers who be traveling out there exploring, want to do all these eats and
Yeah.
shit like that. Want to eat from these side street carts,
You're right.
and they want to try. You ever see the dude?
Triple D.
Nah, not him. He eat good food. I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's my
about the dude. He actually from Minnesota. He got a bald head. He go to Korea and all these
Yeah, I
crazy
think I know you're
countries.
talking
I know,
about
yeah.
rat on
And
a
he
stick.
eat, he eat all that wild shit. Like he be wilding.
Yeah, I know exactly.
So you
what
saying
you're
it
talking
it could come from that? Like
It
type
came
of-
from him. That's
yeah.
what
Yeah,
he's saying.
it could. He said it came from him. Damn, my man. They blame CV on you, my bad, my bad. But yeah, I think and a lot of America has a history of creating diseases theyself. Like let's
Exactly.
not. This is
Yep.
documented.
Definitely.
This is actual documented facts. So I don't know. I'm not gonna put coronavirus on them. I don't know if they did that or not. But like, it's possible they got the resources to do that.
Yeah, man. The coronavirus is just. I think they hyping it up too. Like every news channel, everything is saying this to get people all crazy about it. You know, man, you in God's hands. You know what I mean? That's it. That's how I look at it.
Can't live in fear.
Facts.
Yo,
Yeah.
damn sure can't. But like, all right, right. When we talk about relationships and significant others and shit like that. You know how they say love at first sight. You believe in that? Y'all believe in love at first sight?
I do.
You do?
From my relationship now, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So you saw Marty and said, love at first sight. That's what you telling me?
Yep, my B. Say
Like
not no,
lying.
but no, I'm not lying. No,
Cause he
I
go
feel
watch this and she like, yeah, love at first sight. You lying. Love at first. You telling? I don't believe
Well, we
that
started
shit.
off as friends. That's what I'm saying. Like we were friends.
So
like
it couldn't have been love at first sight then.
all right, it's not love at first sight. But we were friends and we were really good friends. And then that's how we got into a relationship. Like we were friends. I think when you get with someone, you're not really friends at first. You're dating, you know? So you're not really, you go right to it. Like we were really friends for a while. And then that's when we grew the connection to date.
I'm trying to think. I never had a friend like that. I was a genuine friend that I
That's
ended
what I'm
up being in a
saying.
relationship with.
Like not doing nothing, like really friend. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never experienced that.
You went straight to it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I had the same thing for me. Like, my child's mother, I met her in college. We was friends.
Friends.
And then it kind of grew into other
Exactly.
stuff, so
Naturally happen.
naturally happened. But I don't believe in love at first sight, but I do believe love can be developed over in a quick period of time, especially
Quick period of time.
Yeah, it
Right.
can. I believe so.
Right.
I believe so.
I
So
feel like
when did
there's
you when did you realize that this is the guy for me or the girl for me or whatever?
You don't see how fat I got?
What, that
Like-
guy- what are you talking about?
I'm happy. He think I'm still bony as shit. Well, all right, to answer your question, right?
Yeah, because that didn't answer it.
It's like just a rock. You try to just break a rock with him. That's a good question. So I knew that he was the one. Like he just always keep me happy until this day. Like you know how when in the beginning of a relationship everything is good,
flowers. This
right?
is the flower stage. Yeah.
And 2 years in, everything is still flowers. I mean, granted, we have our up and downs, but it's flowers. Like it's roses now. It's still roses. It was roses in the beginning, and it's roses now. So
Okay.
I think it's rare to come across someone that's like on your level. Like, like when you find someone that's on your level and want the things that you want in life and want to go as far as you want to go in life, it's like you gotta
You gotta keep on to that.
Put that nigga in the chain.
Is that a mandatory? Is that a mandatory requirement for a relationship? Someone who's on your level, whether are you talking about financially?
No,
or
not no.
you
Just
talking
on your
about
level
just
mentally.
Mentally,
Just-
okay.
Yeah.
So,
No,
so,
not
so if a
finances.
nigga,
That's a must.
if a nigga on your level mentally, but he dead broke, he ain't got no job or nothing like that, you still mess with him? Like you'll still give him a shot, nigga dead broke.
No, you can't be dead broke. No. I'm
Man,
sorry.
nigga, he ain't got no job. You feel
Well,
me?
why
Like,
you
nigga
don't
in
have no
between-
job? Like, come on. No, I'm not messing with you if you have no
you-
job.
That's a good. She right though, cause at
Why
this
you don't have no
age we
job?
at now, that's a good
Exactly.
question. Like, why you ain't got no job, motherfucker?
Like I'm turning 25 this year, so I'm preparing for my future, and I'm getting to know this person more and more as the years pass. So soon I will have kids, and I want to, establish a foundation. You know,
that's a good question. 'cause
like I
it's
just don't want to have a kid with nobody, and then like 2 years later I'm single and shit, asking you to babysit. Like, why I am gonna ask you to babysit? But I'm just saying, like I want to build. I want to do it right. Not saying that any way is the right way, but I just want to build a solid foundation first.
Which is dope. It's hard, but it's
It's
dope.
hard, right? But I want to make sure I know he's the one, but still, time and
Like sometimes when my girl's sleeping, her snoring it's so much, I be wanting to suffocate her with a pillow.
I hope she's not
I
watching.
hope she watching this too.
She gonna watch this. You know she gonna watch
It's
this.
loud. It's like
So
a grizzly
when
bear.
When did you? All right. So when did you
You know what
she
you
was
gotta do? You gotta like tap her and sleep. That's
Yo,
what I
I
do with
try
my
to do
boyfriend.
it.
Don't they
I be-
got shit for that?
The little nose thing, right?
She
I
snore
guess.
like that.
Yeah, it's bad. Yo, I'm trying.
No, that's what I do to him. I be like, then he like hop up. I be like,
That's the only thing. The flowers ain't the flowers no more.
when they start farting and shit in the middle of the night. Them ain't flowers, nigga.
flowers thing.
That's when you real shit. I don't think if you in a relationship and y'all not farting in front of each other.
Oh, we do that.
And y'all not like doing all just living a regular life as if you was living there if you was in the house by yourself, everything you would do in the house by yourself, If
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't do that in the house with your significant other there,
Then that's not your significant other.
Yeah,
exactly.
Period.
then y'all ain't there yet. So when did you find out that like all right, this the one for me? So y'all been together for a while.
For a while, man.
Because your son is like, wait, well, how old is he? 7.
And we be having conversations while we taking a dump. You know, door wide open. Hey,
Yeah.
so
Like, go get the shit out the trunk.
you got more tissues. I need more tissues. Tell her, bro. Please.
You right about that. Bathroom rocking. I'm in there doing my hair and shit. Like, this nigga on Instagram.
Just did. She doing her hair, she brushing her teeth, and vice versa. So that's when you start noticing.
Taking
like,
the showers together and shit.
Yeah, like, that's when you start noticing, you know?
I think I noticed when I did some shit I wasn't supposed to do, right? As always. And I really fucked up. And I just thinking about, I'm in the car with my man O. O usually be here sometimes. And I'm driving. I'm thinking about the shit I did. I fucked up. And I just I had to pull over the car. You know how you get that feeling you about to throw up? Your mouth starts salivating and shit. That's how I know I'm going to throw up. And I threw up while I'm driving. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, I ain't never really like had that type of, like that ain't never happened to me. Like if I hurt a female feelings or something like that. Like I never was like, it never really affected me that way.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, that was like a little sign to me. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was early on. Like that wasn't even like
Y'all been together for a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was early on.
Shout out to my sissy-in-law.
Yeah, I think Queasy went to that wrong turn for real.
I don't know where the fuck he at. That motherfucker made the wrong turn.
For real,
Oh, man.
That's a movie, right? The Wrong Turn.
Yeah.
A horror movie at
Yeah,
that.
they got him.
They kill black people in horror movies at like the first motherfucking scene.
Every time, man.
Speaking of black people, I picked up this book, right? Check this book out. This book is called Black People Invented Everything. This is a dope book. What it does is it shows you everything that black people invented, basically. It gives you the backstory. One story that I thought was interesting was the story of McCoy. You know how people say shit like the real McCoy?
Mm-hmm.
They use that phrase. That come from Elijah McCoy. He had over 50 plus inventions that was so popular and well made when other inventors attempted to steal his idea and sell their own versions of the device. Companies were not fooled. They insisted on the authentic device, calling it the real McCoy. Shout out to Elijah McCoy.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. See, and that's the stuff that I really have an issue as far as my history of what I learned about, the United States.
Yeah, they teach you the Santa Maria and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, they don't teach you the real shit you really want to know.
I hate history.
They don't tap into the actual audience. See, the curriculum can't be the same for everybody.
Exactly.
Like, if you want to teach that in the schools where people need to learn that type of shit, then do that. But in the schools where we come from in the cities, we need books like this. We need to be learning about shit
you're right
like
about that.
You feel me? But they ain't gonna I don't even think they don't even let people in jail get certain books.
Really?
No, they don't.
Yeah, certain books like the 48 Laws of Power and all that, you can't even get
Sun
that
Tzu
shit.
Art of War.
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
can't
certain
get them
things
type
you
of
can't
books.
get.
I guess they don't want people becoming militant and start mobilizing and all that type of shit. Like, speaking of mobilizing, the marijuana business, I heard you got a medical marijuana
Yes,
card
I
and shit,
do.
Right?
Yes, I do, man. It's been
How's it been
wonderful.
treating you?
It's been wonderful.
Yeah,
I've
high
been
as
to
a
4
motherfucker,
different
right?
dispensaries.
Nigga going shopping.
I'm
shit.
going
In
everywhere.
Jersey?
Yeah, I've been to 4 of them already.
This is medical, right?
Medical,
this is not
yeah.
recreation.
It's
yeah.
medical, so you can go in there and see what type of strain you want. Use sativa, hybrid, indica.
When I was in Cali, I have.
They have even the vape things. Depends. So it's really like, but you'll be surprised. Like, there's a lot of older white men and women in these
they
dispensaries
smoke that shit
smoking
too.
hella weed. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Everybody smoke weed.
Exactly, but it won't be like, it's like a little surprising. You know what I mean? Because it's like you don't see us in there yet, like that many of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where like
Resources.
Not
But
here yet. Not
not
here
yet. It's going to, because
But
that
like,
is
shout
going
out
to
like
be
the Al Harrington. I didn't know he got a whole wave
Yo.
of shit he doing out
top
there.
5. He got the like one of the top businesses in the industry.
I ain't shout out to Al Harrington. I ain't know, but Kevin Durant, he was on the I think that's this all the smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. You ever seen their show?
Mm-hmm.
He was on there. He was talking about marijuana. He can't really talk about it because he's still playing and shit. But Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, they be on there blowing.
Oh yeah.
But they was doing it the whole time throughout their career, which a lot of other basketball players do.
Athletes, bro. Period.
But like as an athlete, right? As a basketball player, when you was playing basketball, was you smoking at the same time?
Yeah.
So that it didn't affect your winning.
Sometimes
like that?
in high school, bro, I'll be in the game high, man, playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And I still have 24 points. You know what I mean? 9 rebounds. I still have my production.
It never affected your win. I know it don't affect you physically, like on some, like it's bad for you type shit, but it never affected your win.
So it's safe to say that it enhanced and help you do great
Now, I don't
things.
know if it enhanced it. Now,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might be in that motherfucker. I wouldn't.
Everybody's different. You feel me? But I say it didn't
Clearly.
affect me to the point where I'm like all droopy and like, you know what I mean? Like sluggish. Like, nah, like I'm attentive. Like, let's go.
Eyes red as hell.
Yeah, nah, but see, that's the thing about it. Like, I guess I've been smoking so long, but my eyes ain't really get that red like that. Like,
I think what it helps more is like when it comes to recovery and injuries and not taking and having an alternative from opioids.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause the doctors, especially athletes, they feed them to you.
They'll feed them things to you, bro.
And that's actually doing harm. Like, yo, you ever see some of these motherfucking commercials and shit for the pills and shit? Like, yo, you gotta I want my shoulder hurt. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, take one of these and shit. Like, yeah, it's the best medicine ever for shoulder pain. Then at the end of the side effects. Yeah,
Side effects.
Yeah,
A long list of side
your
effects
dick
and
might
shit.
fall off. And shit. God damn, my nigga.
I gotta do all that.
Like, I'm trying to fix my shoulder. You talking about, man. You feel me? But see, marijuana don't got that type of problem.
No,
like,
not at all. And that's why the NFL, I think they removed it from their ban list. They removed.
I know baseball did, MLB.
Yeah. Major Leagues did. I think the NBA is getting ready to do it.
The NFL probably be last. They slow with a lot of shit.
Which
man.
they should, though. They should because, that CTE is real. And the thing about marijuana is a lot of strains that is mean for migraines and headaches and stuff like that. And that probably could help with the CTE. You know what I'm saying?
It can help with a lot of things. We know what don't help, but we allowed to do is alcohol.
Terrible.
Like it's no medicinal properties to alcohol except for probably like I know something it could help something, but like marijuana is way better. We already know there's no side effect.
I'm suffering right now because I was drunk last night.
People not smoking.
I see the ginger ale. I was wondering what to look at.
I was sauced last night. You know what I'm saying? And see, look, that marijuana don't do that.
Yeah,
It
you
don't.
can smoke as much as you want. You don't have a hangover when you wake up. Like
You can also go to the liquor store and buy liquor. So I guess
that's because you could
Let's
tax
leave
it. That's all.
tax marijuana then.
They get
they
into
do.
it. They get
They
into
do.
it.
Trust me.
They get into it. That's why it's slowly but surely happening. Like they get into the legalization and all that.
You know, on a health tip though, I think it's better to go that route because, man, let's be honest. You get the weed from out in these streets, man. A lot of times we don't know what's really inside of that. We don't got no microphone, scope and stuff. We can't look deep to see if it's like microisms and that shit. Like we can't see that shit. And so that's what they clear out in the medical marijuana. They
Black market bullshit.
Yeah, they clear all that out, so you're getting purity. You know what I mean? So
My whole thing is I just want to make sure that we don't become the customers of this industry.
yes,
We
that's
need to,
big.
Yeah, we need to definitely get in front of it and become the sellers in this industry. That's a big,
That's big.
because you know what I mean. If you read this book, we invented a lot of shit that they doing now that we are customers of, and it's that's not good at all. At all. So what's up with Tyler Perry though? His studio's popping, Coming to America coming out.
Well, so he made put a statement out.
Ex-cons up there.
Yeah, so apparently his nephew did a bad crime, right? He killed someone and he was sentenced to jail. So he went to jail. So upon his release, I guess Tyler Perry told him, like, when you get released, you can come work with me at the studio. Now, he's known for having ex-cons come work for him, right? Now, I'm not sure how much they're making, but I'm pretty sure they're not making what ex-cons on the streets are making, right? So he
Ex-con, how much they make on the street?
I mean, they had Wendy's. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like,
oh, you talking about like I get what you
You
saying.
gonna make more
a
with Tyler
motherfucker
Perry.
who can't get a job.
exactly.
Type shit.
Like, you when you get out of jail, coming straight to the streets, you making bottom. You starting from the bottom. But I'm pretty sure Tyler not even cutting that budget that low. So he committed suicide, right? So Tyler Perry
in prison or?
in prison. He was still locked up. It was upon his release that he was going to go work for Tyler. So Tyler Perry hired an additional examiner to do the second autopsy. I can't pronounce it. Right. So just to make sure that there was no foul play between the officers or whatever. So it came back that there was no foul play, right? That it was, clearly suicide. So, of course, him, his staff, his family were sad, and everybody said their prayers and everything like that. It's just sad. I mean, you don't know what this guy was thinking when he was behind them bars or whatever. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Tyler expressed that he'd have a job when he come out, but you don't know what was going through that guy's mind for him to do that.
Just to be working that atmosphere, man. Like, I seen COs encourage suicide.
Yeah, I believe it.
No.
Like, sitting there talking with an inmate, and the inmate got a towel on his right shoulder, and a CO come in like, "Don't hang yourself." Ha ha ha. Like, why would you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that influence. Like,
especially if he's in the state of Georgia, locked up down there. So who knows?
The CO will take you all the way to the highest thing. Like, oh, isn't that far? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of these dudes, when it come to law enforcement, period, I think a lot of these people need to start. A lot of them, they need to start humanizing the people that they working. They supposed to be working for, actually.
Right.
But it seems like they working against. And like I seen the video, I was just telling you earlier. Shout out to my son. He be posting shit on Instagram, and it's like he posted a video of a kid being stopped by police after work. He just the cop got him hemmed up on the gate, not telling him he not arresting him, not telling him why he stopped him. Not reading no rights, not doing nothing he's supposed to do.
Abuse of power.
He waited for all his backup to come. It was probably like one teenage kid, probably like 5-6 cars. All these police just come out of nowhere, just start rushing him. They got him on the ground, just basically abusing him. Like, you feel me?
And that's traumatizing for that kid.
Yeah.
You know
That he gonna be traumatized for the rest of his life. You feel me? Off of that one experience. And
that's
like,
why people be like, "Oh, fuck the cops" and stuff because of stuff like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, I know it ain't all cops are not bad, obviously.
No.
But the problem is that you don't speak up for the good cops or the bad cops. Like, you just let it ride. Everybody just let it ride. It go under the sink, under the whatever the fuck you want, under the rug. Mm-hmm. And nobody ever really steps up. And the ones who do step up, they do it under alias, or they try to like disguise it. I heard a dude, he want to quit NYPD to become a rapper, to rap about police brutality. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid. You know what I mean?
You already a cop, like, you should be in there trying to actually make active change. You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck? We already got a bunch of rappers saying fuck the police, and we don't need one more. Like,
exactly.
that ain't
Ain't
gonna
gonna
change.
That's not gonna help.
Like,
You're right.
Yeah, man. Like, and then you gotta look at it with, like, remember us when we was like 9-10 years old, man? We was popping firecrackers across the street, grandma's house, and the cop pulled out his gun on us. We was like 9-10 years old. Just doing firecrackers. Why would you pull a... And that's the first instance of, like, cop interaction that I seen that, like, all right, these dudes aggressive. And that's what you learn. You know what I mean? So it's really unfortunate. You definitely got to improve on that, man.
Like, they be bugging. Like, they be just taking advantage of power. And it's like, I don't know what we got to do to like, mobilize and fight against this shit. Like,
it's not going to get... Yeah.
Start your own organization.
It's a bunch of those out here. You
got to, but see, that's the thing. It's a whole bunch, right? Instead of
one.
You And that's the issue.
That's the biggest hurdle.
I feel like
right
life's
there.
too short to be trying to fix that situation.
It is.
It is. Like,
it's gone.
yeah, all that time you putting into trying to reform the justice, like not reform the justice system, but just making whatever police brutality. It's always gonna be some cop. For example,
Exactly.
shit could have went left with you.
Left
Thank God
field.
it didn't. But I'm saying, you get what I'm saying? Like,
My
it's
man
always
told
gonna
me
be
go to the back of the building. I said,
exactly. It's
"Oh."
always gonna be that one asshole with the uniform on that feel like he has more power because he's pulling you over and he has a gun to his hip. Just whoop his ass.
Yo, it's crazy she just said that. But like cops in other countries, like I think cops in here in America do that because a lot of them are not trained properly. They not a lot of basically cowards. Like, cause not it's cops in other countries, bro. They will actually put their gun down, and you still going to jail, but they will actually fight you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they not gonna shoot you because they looking at you as if you are a part of this country. We all one people. So they not gonna kill you. You feel what I'm saying? Because they looking, you are part of, like, we still family at the end of the day. But see, in America, there's so much division between racial lines, male, female, light skin, dark skin, whatever it is, religion, politics, where you're Democrat. It's so much division that we can never look at another person, another American or whatever you want to call it, and have it where it's like, yo, this is our brother type shit.
Yep.
Just the world we live in.
That's the world we live in.
Some countries are not like that though.
At all.
I think sometimes you gotta, like, a lot of people. I haven't been out the country, but a lot of people tell me, like, when you go out the country, you will see that.
Love it.
Like, you will see, like, when I mean out the country, I'm talking about like overseas, like on the other side of the
not
world.
on resorts and shit like that.
Yeah, you will see, like, people. It's not like that.
They
You
come
feel what I'm
together. Like
saying?
when I went to St. Martin's, man, like 2 years ago, they got hit by the hurricane.
Yeah.
And a lot of roofs got lifted off, doors smashed, and I never seen so many people with so much happiness in their life with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they're walking barefoot, some of them. You know what I mean? Or going in houses with no roof. They have just a like a sheet
Tarp,
over it,
yeah.
a tarp over it.
Yeah.
And they're
Having
happy.
the time of their life.
Going to the beach, drinking coconut juice, like just
That's
having.
because America set the tone. Like, you ever hear someone like, you set the tone for others? Like, America done set the tone for the angry, and the rich is the rich, the poor is the poor. Like, we would never come together and be just one. As they always say, let America be great again, or whatever the slogan is to, like, bring America. I don't, but I'm saying, like, they'll always be happy. They'll always help each other. Like, But America, there's always going to be someone thinking they're better than the other when we all live in this dumbass
I think it's a division. This is definitely a divide and conquer problem. Everybody, like, all right, we want to vote for the elections coming up, right?
Yeah.
We got Joe Biden. He talking crazy. He talking crazy. But people, I hear some people saying that they don't want to vote for Bernie because they don't feel like his ideas are so far fetched that he just selling them a dream type shit. You feel me? But my whole thing is, even if you feel like that's a lie, every politician lies to you.
Exactly.
They all lying to you. Mike Bloomberg, he got a commercial. He hugging, kissing black babies. It's supposed to make you feel good. That's what the commercial is for. It's supposed to make you go, oh, shit, maybe he is for black people.
Right.
That's what the commercial is supposed to do. Like, it's not gonna show his true colors.
Exactly.
Like, but like we just give our vote away for free, basically, without nothing.
And talking about unity, man. You seen that thing what they did with Pop Smoke at Canarsie, man?
They put up the murals, right?
Yeah, and they
murals.
They let it, they directed, he had his funeral, last ride home, I guess, through his neighborhood.
Yeah.
50 was in a Lambo, I didn't notice how close him and 50 really were.
I didn't either.
He trying to finish up his album.
Yeah. They said it was really close. They was really close.
I didn't know how close they was. I didn't. I guess 50 taking a liking to younger guys who. Like, I remember he did it to Troy Ave. Like, at first he didn't really like Troy Ave. Then he took a liking to him. I don't know what makes him like certain artists or not. But I guess he took a liking to Pop Smoke.
I
and
can
his
see why he
music.
like Pop Smoke though. I can see why, cause you could see a little young 50.
Yeah.
Then he
and
gave
Pop.
him praise too. I think 50 liked that. I think 50 liked when younger dudes pay homage to him and shit like that,
Yep.
and show respect, because he did raise a lot of people off his music and shit. But like, he's supposed to be finishing his album. You said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you think he could get that done? I'm pretty sure it's already finished.
He's a genius, yo. I just
Yeah.
love his marketing skills, man. Like, he got on social media and was like, yo, Roddy Ricch, where you at? You know what I mean? And got the response. Boom, linked up. Then he just linking up like, yo, Drake, where you at?
Yeah.
Like, that's...
He dope though. He still got it though. He still got it. Like I was telling you, he dropped a thing like this week or this week. It was on the internet where it made, I forgot how many years, but he dropped the album.
The Massacre.
Couple of years, well, not couple, but whatever years ago, and like he's still doing his thing, still
That's
doing his
15
thing.
year anniversary, I believe.
Yeah.
He's a
Like,
genius. I think he's a
yeah.
business genius, bro.
Yeah, I
I
think
feel
he's
like
more
from-
of a business genius, like, because when he came in the game, he came in fucking fire. He ended your boy career.
Who?
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Oh, I love Ja Rule. Oh my God.
Yeah, he ended his career.
I
But when
love
he came
Ja
in,
Rule.
his marketing mind was so ahead of his time that people just thought he was just on some wild bullshit, but they didn't know
And that's a great person
the
for him
grand
to
scheme of things. Like,
to compare him to. If they came in the game at the same time, right?
Ja
50
Rule?
and Ja Rule. They did or no?
Nah.
They did.
Ja Rule was
Ja
already in.
before. He was
Okay,
on
so
fire.
he was-
when-
He was already in, right? Compared to
Yeah.
them now, though.
I mean,
You get
this
what I'm
is
saying?
Writing TV shows and stuff.
Exactly. Like he went from hot music to the big screens. That's
And then
it.
what? Ja Rule doing con artist shit
He.
I'm glad you said that.
in
See,
Mexico or whatever that shit was.
But that's a lesson for younger artists, bro. Cause it's like, yo, I see Beanie Siegel. Beanie Siegel was supposed to have toll on somebody to try to sue him or something like that. Now look, hold on, Beanie Siegel. I mean, if you listen to his music, being a snitch is not good for Beanie Siegel. Like,
Oh.
he's like the jail rapper for the jails. So that won't go good. But my thing is, you didn't take care of your what you needed to take care of early in your career when you was making all that money.
right.
So now that you 45 years old
Looking bad too.
and
Yeah.
that money is not coming in, you probably got a modest life, but you can't maintain that modest life and work at Home Depot or something like that, being Beanie Siegel. So you
Right.
still have to make money to take care of this townhouse and this Range Rover and your kids. So what you start doing? You start making brash decisions and start trying to sue people and doing all this shit with the Meek Mill, trying to swindle him into a show so you could get $10,000. And you end up looking like a clown at the end of it.
Yep.
That's the same thing. Like Fab, he was in the game a long time. He still throughout the years
Still.
hit records. I mean, even if his latest mixtape or his latest work wasn't the best, but he still got hit songs from back then to now. With
Yeah.
Chris Brown, stuff like that. But
Even besides the hits, your business, the business part of it behind what nobody see, you have to take care of all that from the beginning.
right.
Because when you 45 and you ain't rapping no more, you don't want to be trying to sue people and got to point a finger to try to get a couple dollars. You feel me?
Exactly. Because Benny Siegel was in the same level with Jay-Z at a point.
Maybe
Or
as
he was
far as
probably
the streets higher.
higher. You know what I'm
This
saying?
young note right here, it's Queasy
Who
right
the hell,
here.
young?
Queasy.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I just think
Where you
50
at,
is a
man?
genius, man, and I hope he finished that pop album, yo.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be hard.
But so Ja Rule, now I love Ja Rule and Ashanti, right?
Come
So-
upstairs and tell us about it.
So they had a concert, right, at
Yeah.
NJPAC. Tickets
Come
was
upstairs,
taxing. Mind you, Wale, who was a little bit more up, well, way up from them, had a concert in Brooklyn still for cheaper tickets, $25 tickets or something like that, 50 something. But Shanti and them want to charge an arm and a leg to go listen to the same old songs from 2003 and shit. Mind you, we know that if we go to a concert for them, that's what we gonna listen to. But I like those songs, but I'm about to pay all that money to hear those old ass songs.
People like that shit though.
Right, but why y'all trying to tax on concerts though? I mean,
money.
I get it because y'all don't have it
This
like
is,
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
come
These
on,
motherfuckers
son.
is doing shit. The Fire Festival with Ja Rule. Motherfuckers is making brash decisions that they not thinking out because they don't have
the
the
man
money.
of the hour.
Yo, what's going on, man? Yo,
Yo, you still got the
You
tag
still got
on?
the
Come on, son. As your Nicolo.
you all right?
What's up,
What happened to
bro?
you?
got
Like, you
boxed
just
in
gotta
outside.
Put your
Yeah,
The headphones, man. Put your headphones
you
on.
got
man.
boxed
What's up, bro? Welcome to episode 23.
yeah, episode, yo, we got boxing outside, yo.
Where at?
In front of the studio just now, coming upstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah, right now. I swear to
The
God.
boys,
son.
We was just talking about this.
Yeah,
See,
they aggressive, bro.
They aggressive because last weekend I got on my way come over here. I got pulled over. They was wilding, bro.
He was just talking about police brutality, how we need to
That's crazy, right?
yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, they done flipped that motherfucking car around and shit. I'm trying to tell them this ain't even my car. This a rental. You feel me?
Oh.
They flipped the car all over the shit.
What, you had your hood on?
Nah, I ain't even had no hood on and shit. I just, now I'm cold and shit. I was out there. I was
Said I was out
there
there
for a
for-
minute. Word up, son.
That's what
I was
happened to me
wondering
last
what was
week.
taking you so long.
Yeah, we
Shit.
thought you made the
I-
wrong turn.
I'm trying to call you. I've been outside for like 20 minutes now. Like,
I
I
ain't
swear to
even
God.
know that.
Like,
Wow.
word up,
Yo.
son.
And what's the reason? Like, what's the reason?
They ain't tell you why they pulled
They
you
talking about
over?
they smell weed and shit.
How they smell weed from their car?
I don't know, bro. It's just, you know what I mean?
It's just an excuse, right?
Little bro, you know what I mean? My man, he I don't know, I had my back turned, so my man he like to get into stand contests with cops and shit like that. So,
Oh, yeah. He like
so,
he do
yeah,
that
so
type of shit.
I don't know what I mean.
He
I
done
don't know
set
how
it
that's gonna
off?
go and shit, though.
Shout out
man.
to Ugg. Hey,
Yeah.
Ugg, stop giving the staring contest
Yeah,
to the police,
man.
man. You like
Yeah.
to challenge the police and
Yeah,
shit.
bro, I mean.
You can't do that, brother.
Well, we gonna get into the artist spotlight this week, man. This week is another debut of a video. This Trap family right here with Arabs, man. We gonna get into that. Another joint I directed, man.
I like that,
going
too.
4 for 4.
Yeah, I like it.
I got one more coming.
All right.
Got one more coming.
Give me one of them videos too, man.
Next one. The next
Phone
one.
ringing.
Huh?
Hey, you and this motherfucker. Trap.
Lester.
Never stopping, I'm rocking. I got this shit in the pocket. Making paper my occupation. They hate when you got it. Niggas fake, I'm solid. Ain't no debate, I'm a scholar. I be chasing this paper, make no mistake, I'm a rider. Fuck around and get showered. About the copper Bugatti. Me and Buzzin' be bullin'. Up to what we be doing. Ain't no hollering and hooting. We get the popping and moving. Made a holla at Poppy. He said the product improving. All I got is my word. All I got is a bird. I be good on the first, but ran out by the third. Whip it up and I serve. Whip it up and I swerve. Whip it up, got the urge. Just wanted to splurge. I grew up in the hood. You grew up in the burbs. Niggas flooded the block soon as it got off the stove. In my bag for real. Getting cash for real. Hella bands for real. These niggas mad for real. Hey, yo.
Tommy guns and ARs like we Arabs. I'm never lacking. If I do, I want payback. Cookie joints back to back. Bitch, I flame that. And you not smoking how I'm smoking yellow lame ass. I can't smell no gas in the air. You can't get no pass over here. He talking like he tough, we ain't scared. Foreign cars back to back, switching gears. Flame that skunk up, bitch, you know I'm trying to get trippy. Niggas overdosing, I'm through with that sipping. Suge Knight shit, I keep some gangsters with me. Toting shotties, couple rifles and some semis. Keep that food shit over there, cause I can't do the fake. Ain't got the time, I'm too high, let me levitate. I tell my shooters to make moves, told them that shit better make the news. But you know niggas don't follow rules, shit could get wicked like K2. So I'ma do what I wanna do, bitches gon' choose who they wanna choose. You not me and I'm not you, I keep it 100, that's not you. Tommy guns and ARs like we Arabs. I'm never lacking, if I do, I want payback. Cookie joints back to back, bitch I flame that. And you not smoking how I'm smoking yellow lame ass. I can't smell no gas in the air. You can't get no pass over here. He talking like he tough, we ain't scared. Foreign cars back to back, switching gears.
Got 100 pounds of green out the bins down the port. I be screaming, fuck the course. This is not what you thought. Need the Benz AMG, all black for the sport. Know the black jam rock. We got drugs, all sorts. I could get it for the low. I could get it by the O. I could get it by the day. You just gotta let me know. Just give me one word. I send it through the wire. Got coke in the tires, black really on fire. I go by boss, General Messiah. My status is a legend. Niggas can't
can't get higher when the flame turn to fire and the gravel meet the tire. Any nigga say he live it, then you call that boy a liar. Ain't a nigga here flyer. My team up, my team strong. Bet the 9 mil, get the shaking like it's something wrong. I'm trying to kill a nigga every time on every song. Know the nigga on his grind every day, he going hard.
Tommy guns and ARs like we Arabs. I'm never lacking. If I do, I want payback. Cookie joints back to back. Bitch, I flame that. And you not smoking how I'm smoking, yellow lame ass. I can't smell no gas in the air. You can't get no pass over here. He talking like he tough, we ain't scared. Foreign cars back to back, switching gears.
Nah, you know how that shit go, man.
Yo, man, you got a talent over there, man.
That shit go iPhone. That shit was clear as hell.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, we gonna do one more video. We gonna do it up. I want everybody in the video. We gonna do big production type
I'll be
shit.
on the side.
Yeah, you gonna be filming.
That shit gonna be fucked up.
Yo, right? Let's say, name one dish, right, that you only trust black people to cook.
Ding, 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 ding. Gotta go. Macaroni salad.
Macaroni salad.
No, that's what. Yeah, macaroni salad. The macaroni,
You
the
talking
tuna
about
fish.
potato
that make,
salad or-
no,
I'm
not
just talking
potato
about
salad.
macaroni
Macaroni
salad.
salad. Cause you know how they be having that shit in
But
shot
you
right
don't
and
cook
shit.
that though.
You still okay,
You just mix it, like.
but still.
I guess it's a dish. It's a dish that you gotta make.
Right.
Man, how about you?
Mac and cheese and cornbread.
I
Mac
think
and cheese
I won't go
and
with cornbread. Let me tell you why I won't go with cornbread, right? What I didn't know is I had some other people prepare cornbread for me. Now they put the actual corn on the bottom. That's what I looked, but that shit was rocking. The sweet corn joint, that shit was rocking. Think it's cornbread. Think about it.
See, he different. He
They
like
put
different
corn.
shit.
Some people put corn in their shit too. Like
Yeah,
real
that's
corn.
what I'm saying.
That
I
shit
ain't never
nasty
have it
as
like
hell.
that. That shit was
That shit
good.
be mad as hell.
That
Like
shit
real
was
up. Like
Nah,
yeah, that shit was
nah,
na-
Jif, nah.
Nah,
I'm
yeah,
A
good.
like
surprise cornbread, like with real corn.
Right,
like,
you
that
just
shit
chew
was
it.
Put it
nasty,
all in your
like,
teeth
yeah.
and shit. No, I'm
That
good
shit
off
was
that.
nasty. Like, so I
How
ain't
about
like that
how about
shit.
you, then, Crazy? You're a picky eater
I do
anyway.
fried
This
chicken,
nigga
too.
only eat. This nigga picky eater.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I say like yams and shit. You feel me? If I say yams, yeah.
Nah, but my boyfriend grandmother, she put apples in her yams. That shit be good.
What?
Apples.
Nah, I
She
ain't
could
never
cook.
seen it,
She
yeah.
taught me some things. Yeah, his grandmother. I call her Granny.
I gotta go with fried chicken, man.
Yeah, chicken. I make some
course.
good fried chicken.
You know, some people use shake and bake. Now that's
No.
sacrilegious.
And those little fried.
Ever use no fucking shake and bake to fry no motherfucking chicken?
Pause. Let me tell y'all this story real quick. So my father went down to Georgia for the family reunion,
Oh, my
right?
God.
The
Here she
Fleming
go.
side down there with Charlotte and all of them. So he leave me home with this guy, right? So he called himself making some chicken to feed me. First of all, chicken ain't had no seasoning. Then he had the fire up too high, so the wings was burnt on the outside and not done on the inside. So you know this. Long story short, him and cooking, no, but I think he got better
I'm good
now.
now. I
'cause he
was
be
like
chefing.
16, 17, some shit like that.
He in
man.
here frying chicken all fucked up, but got chicks running in and out. I'm like, Brandon, what the heck?
Nah, this was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a
This
long time ago, but
This was a long time
So
ago.
you
How
got
that
better.
start
You
going?
got better.
Yeah, I got better with everything.
he got better with a lot of
Everything.
things.
Yeah.
I
make
make
a mean
a hell
ribs.
of a.
I make some ribs.
You
yo.
eat pork?
I make some
You
ribs.
eat rib? You eat pork?
You eat
Yeah,
pork?
something.
I don't eat
I
pork.
love. Oh God, I got his ass on Thanksgiving.
I
He
eat
likes
ribs.
pork in
You
here.
ain't
No,
get me.
I did get you.
You got me with what?
I did with the pork with the collard greens. It was
I ain't
supposed
eat
to
the
get
collard
you
greens.
did. I
I
got
ain't
his
eat the
ass.
collard greens.
I got you with
That's
something
crazy.
else, but I
Stuff a
got
lot
your
shake.
ass.
I ain't eat the collard greens. But listen, man, look, right? Why is this? Hold on, no. We was going with. Do you believe the best revenge is no revenge?
Totally agree.
That was my book voice, like you audio books and shit.
Revenge.
Nah. Revenge. He upset about that shit. Man.
That's how. I don't like when them niggas touch.
That's
them,
why
put
I
your
ain't come
hands on me,
last
bro.
week. Yo, I ain't
For
gonna lie,
real,
yo.
bro.
I'm
Like,
looking at his
bro,
face.
son,
I'm like,
like,
this nigga mad as
That's why, yo. I ain't come last week because I would have been the same way. Like they just
He
be
is
messing with you,
upset.
bro. Like
Well,
yeah, but
Alright, but this
is
is best. I know you probably think about revenge right now.
Nah, like, but it's just on some bullshit though. Like I'm talking about, I ain't even doing nothing. No, like though, you feel me? I can say if I was doing something and shit.
This is
Like
how
y'all
it
wouldn't
go.
even been nowhere around me and shit like though. But now I'm not even doing nothing. Y'all just fucking with me and shit though. Like
Bro, the police followed me from. I was working at Pathmark at I was 19 or 18.
Fuck, you had a Pathmark job.
This was like right before my first kid was born and shit. I got off like 10 o'clock. I was going to the light rail. Anybody y'all know what the light rail is. I was going there in Bloomfield. The cops followed me. I was walking. They followed me all the way to the light rail. They positioned themselves so they could see me once I get on the light rail. So I'm like, yo, when I ride, when the train go past, I'm gonna give him the middle finger. That's what I'm thinking about. So right at the time I stuck my middle finger up, they was planning the same shit. Like, why is you even like?
Oh, they stuck their middle finger up at you?
When as the train ride past, but my whole thing is like, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do but fuck with a kid coming from work. Like you ain't got nothing else better to do but follow me. Like,
they probably figured you was about to do it. They like, I got something right back for him.
Revenge.
But all right, so revenge. What's the best revenge? No revenge, or you got to go get some revenge and shit. Like,
No, I think I mean, with different things. Like, for example, let's say you was in a toxic relationship, right? That person did you wrong or whatever, and you want revenge. I feel like the best revenge is no revenge. Leave, move on. Don't go back and don't try to get back at them with somebody. Nah, just clear the slate.
But yeah, that part is stupid. Like, I wouldn't do that. You right. As far as that situation, yeah, the best revenge is no revenge in that situation.
But some people don't think like that though. If somebody do you wrong, not you, but if somebody do somebody wrong, they're like, I gotta get back at this person. Let me go.
Yeah, like what's the point of keep going back and forth and you cheated on me, I'm gonna cheat on you.
But people do that though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Y'all might as well just break up. Like, what's the point?
The best revenge is no revenge. Break up, keep it moving. Period.
But like, what if somebody physically do something to you? Like,
See, that's what I had to learn. I had to learn that. You know what I mean? Because like my younger years, I'm getting revenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's your mother's house.
But physically, you should.
You know what
like,
I'm
if
saying?
somebody put their hands on you, should.
But
that's different. Physically.
But like, let me tell you though, like, all right, so I had an incident at one of the clubs where I got like jumped by the police officers, like
It's this police shit.
the security and all that shit, bro. They wild on me, like eight of them, right?
They turned into the Hulk. I am Hulk.
You know what I'm saying? So boom, I was
Hulk
thinking
smash.
like, yo, I really want to get revenge. I really want to like do something to these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Police?
Hell yeah. Like, but then I thought
gotta
about
think
it.
twice about
I thought
that
I was like, nah, I'm gonna let God handle it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Come to find out, 3 of the officers that was beating me got arrested for they was selling drugs back on the streets in Patterson.
Yeah, that's
Bomb.
crazy.
Revenge. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
21 Bridges shit. Y'all seen that movie?
yeah, so that's when I learned, all right, no revenge is better. Because they going to get it by the universe. You know what I mean?
I believe.
What if they do get it but you don't hear about it though?
You said what?
What if they do get the revenge and shit, but you
That's
don't hear
good.
about
That's
it though?
still good. They got it though. That's all that
You want
matters.
justification. You
But
want to make sure you know. Like,
you won't even get no satisfaction. As far as you know, they got away with that shit.
You ever did something to somebody and something came back on you? Like, damn, that's probably some bullshit out of it.
Yeah.
There
Hell
you go.
yeah.
So, but then you still felt it, right? So they'll still feel it.
Yeah.
Then I be knowing too. I'm like, damn, that happened because of that shit.
And I believe in shit like that, though.
Me too. Hell yeah.
I believe in shit like that.
Especially manifestation. Like, as I got older, that's another thing that I've really been big on. Like, speaking certain things into existence and not speaking certain things into existence.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, I've been real
What are
big
some
on
things
that.
you won't speak into existence?
Like, I don't like the whole. Like, you got Biggie Smalls. You know his first album. Ready to Die. Then you got Life After Death, and everything's all about death and dying and all this. Like, I don't talk about no shit like that. My album gonna be called Ready to Live, nigga.
Yeah, I get what you saying.
You feel me? Like, shout out to Biggie, but that's gonna be, you know what I mean? My shit Ready to Live, nigga.
Because that energy,
Fuck all that.
what you saying is putting
It's
into
vibrations.
the universe.
It's
Yeah,
vibrations.
vibrations. You know? So, like, you look at all the rappers that, you know, unfortunately passed on, they talked about a lot of that stuff. Nip talked about it. He talked exactly what to do when he died, you know, play Stevie Wonder.
His last couple records was like, it's real crazy. Like,
Exactly.
when you go back and listen, now that what happened, it's crazy.
Look
like,
at Juice WRLD, right? 10 Feet, a song called 10 Feet. You know, other songs, like, they really manifest that shit. And
That's bullshit, though. Not saying what they, but come on, like
What,
people
manifestation? Or
no, just why would they do shit like that? Not like that. I'm just saying, like that's just bullshit. Period. I feel like if you have that platform, talk about something more positive or rap about. I mean, if you're gonna rap about stuff like that, but don't like let's leave death out of it because I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
But let's celebrate the moment, or let's celebrate positive things. Let's not.
That's what Future said. Life is good.
Exactly. Right. He ain't saying I'm gonna kill that pussy when I die. Like he said, I'm just saying, like, yeah, that was a good example. Like, life is good. Like, let's celebrate life more. Let's stop 10 feet and
celebrate life more. Man.
Yeah, let's celebrate life more.
Word up, man. We gonna do that. We gonna celebrate life more. We gonna all celebrate life more. I want y'all to celebrate life with us, man, because life is good, man. We've been here this week, episode 23. It's been great kicking it with y'all this week. You know what I mean? We gonna close this one out. You feel me? I'm B-High, the Sash 24. Queasy's Way made it. Jazzy in the building. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Leave your comments. Hit the notification bell. And we out.
Fuck 12.
We out.
Fuck 12.
Bitch don't wear no shoes.
Shoot 'em out.